Hello and welcome to the cryptocurrency news channel. We're going to go over what we did in the live stream. Before that, I like to say if you want to join me on the live stream, check out Good Free Photos channel. It's in my description and comments. And also check out my crypto daily updates. That's one video every day encapsulating all the great crypto news for the day. The Good Free Photos channel is my backup streaming channel, and I'm using that to stream every day. So check those out. So let's actually start with the recap. So there is an arrest order for a former GOP senator from Washington, David Schmidt. They're arresting him because he actually joined a crypto scam artist to actually defraud a lot of people of money. He's being charged with fraud, and the judge actually said that the fine wouldn't be very effective or really cost him very much because these guys defrauded people of $4.8 million. And they actually sold that much in ICO, and the coin seemingly doesn't actually exist according to reports right now. And he failed to show up for a virtual court date, so I'm not really sure if he's on the run or something. But him and the starter of the fraud actually stole $4.8 million that they actually raised. So there is a warrant out for their arrest. So even if you're, used to be a high-ranking official, that doesn't mean that you can just screw the SEC and defraud investors. They will still come after you. An Italian kind of like newspaper service is using Ethereum to actually verify that news actually comes from them. Now, this is a very trusted news source in Italy, and the problem is fraudsters and fake news basically have taken their logo and their brand name and are basically trying to publish under fake brand names that are very similar to theirs for them in order for them to actually gain trust and to get shared on social media. Now, obviously, the newspaper doesn't actually like this. The news source doesn't actually like this. They've been getting questions from subscribers like, hey, why are you publishing this crap? And they're basically saying, we're not publishing it. That's just someone pretending to be us. Now, the only way they can actually fight that is eventually if people get used to this verification thing and they have kind of a QR verification code system working with Ethereum, and they're actually going to use that to verify their own newspapers. Going to verify their own newspapers to make sure it actually comes from them. I personally think in the first year or two, it may not be that effective with people because people may not actually understand this. But as people get more used to these verification codes and it takes hold in the industry, they will be able to verify their news sources that it comes actually from a good source. This is another great use case for Ethereum. So for those of you who are invested in DAG Constellation, the mainnet is actually coming up in 2 days. They're going to do a coin swap on the 29th, and that's why the price has pumped 20% if you've actually been wondering why the price is pumping. This will be very, very exciting for Constellation investors. Ethereum can't scale, so if DAG was able to develop on that and it becomes very big, it could run into some problems. Their own system that they're going on will be able to scale very, very easily. So it should be a very exciting moment for DAG investing holders, and that's why the coin is up. So that is the news and updates for today. Let me know what you think, like, subscribe, and hit that bell notifications button. Thank you, and have a nice day.